Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm really sorry, I apologize. I remember the last video that I've done, there was no audio. So I want to give a quick commentary and a quick review on the dollar index. You can see from the screen. You will just adjust the settings so that the video quality can be quite clear. Now, you remember we've been monitoring the dollar index all through from the time it was trading in this consolidation. It was in some sort of a range. If you dive into 4 hours, you'll see it clearly. We've been monitoring until the drop, or at least we call the drop, and we said if it has to resume to the bullish side of it, it has to break out of the consolidation low, because we were caught up in some sort of a consolidation here. So at least it has to break below this consolidation low to give us a complete power of 3 formation, whereby it is accumulating more orders, we're anticipating manipulation before it resumes to the bullish side of it. And you remember this consolidation low, we have stop losses for the early sellers. This for the example of the dollar index. The dollar index is just a benchmark for the foreign currencies. At least it acts like a barometer when you want to gauge whatever the foreign currency seeks to do. So they're inversely correlated. Whenever one is bullish, the other one is bearish. So I'm just speaking for dollar index so that you can get the logic quite clearly and conspicuously. Now, below the consolidation low, we have a lot of liquidity, in as much as, yes, there is also a lot of liquidity above the consolidation high. But structure-wise, we've been trending to the bullish side of it, whereby the market has been breaking these short-term highs. It began with this short-term high, this one. Then it gave us a failed swing, because this swing never went below this swing. So it was a failed swing, whereby now the market began breaking the highs more significantly to the upside. And I was eyeing this liquidity that is residing above this short-term high to be taken out, and this is where we were anticipating our drawn liquidity to be. Consequently, the price can also trade above this area, at least to take out the liquidity. But my main objective is to see a run above this high, whereby this is the zone whereby price is being drawn, and it acts like a price magnet. The market has been trending to the upside, so it is going for the liquidity, the buy side liquidity, at least to take them before we get whatever price seeks to do next. Now, we were anticipating at least price to reverse from this up close candles which marks our breaker block, these two. But what happened? Price never reached in the level, but we will say let us try to be reactive instead of being predictive. When you dive, whenever the market gave us the swing low, and we had confirmed from the weekly time frame whatever the market did, of which I'm taking you through in a few, it is when the dollar index resumed the bullish side of it, then we are checking and stocking the sales now on the foreign currency, the euro dollar and the GBP USD, because of the inverse correlation. The dollar index is just our benchmark. So this particular rally in the dollar index at least was reciprocated to the foreign currencies, the euro dollar and the GBP USD and others. Now, whenever we dive into the weekly time frame, we can see indeed the market rebalanced. And where did it rebalance? It rebalanced in a fair value gap. This is the fair value gap. You can see this particular area, at least sellers were inefficient, so the market came rebalanced. That is why we confirmed after knowing whatever the price was. So this is the weekly fair value gap of where the market rebalanced. Whenever we saw the swing low form, now we were at least confident enough to take our longs. I mean, the dollar index was now signaling longs. So The foreign currencies, we are eyeing the bullish side of it, the bearish side of it rather, sorry. This is the zone that I'm anticipating at least a purge in liquidity. At least there is some sort of a purge liquidity I'm anticipating above this area, whereby it is a zone of liquidity. Potentially the market can reach for these ones because actually it also forms a nice original consolidation whereby we have a trap zone for liquidity. But at least I was framing at least the nearby draw liquidity was this particular high, in as much as there was a retracement. And you remember in our last live stream now on the Telegram channel, not on YouTube, we highlighted this short-term high and also this low, and we said if you have a better grasp, the trading within the range concept. This is the range high denoted by the range RH. This is the range low. So now this is the range at least we're anticipating to stock our setups from, so whenever there is a decline inside this range, we're anticipating the bullishness in the foreign currencies. Whenever there is a rally, we're anticipating decline in the foreign currencies. Now whenever the market gave us this range high and this range low, I said this one will still act as our price magnet. I'm still anticipating at least price to trade above this zone. And I said if price breaks below this range low and it closes with the body, that is where we'll be anticipating at least the bearish scenario on the dollar index. At least the profile will have changed to the downtrend. But unless otherwise we're still bullish and the market has been pushing to the upside for so long, the dollar index has been breaking the short-term highs more significantly and taking out induced price align, with their setups. So about entries, there must be a significant alignment. Price must align with the setups of the lower time frame. On this live stream, I don't want to talk about entries for now. I'll be doing videos on entries. So ladies and gentlemen, at least we are still eyeing some sort of bullish scenario on the dollar index. So let's anticipate some sort of delivery to the upside, whereby it will be targeting this range high and also this one. Potentially it can also be driven above this particular area because the market has also been trading to the upside more significantly. So it has only been trading to the downside. At least any retracement should be engaging the buy scenario for the dollar index, whereby we're anticipating the foreign currencies now to dive deeper. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it.